when I'm listening to light language, in my mind, with my intention, I even open my cells. It's like I just open. I open and I receive. With my intention, I'm just saying, yes, 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 yes. Come into me and do everything you can for my highest good. So that's what I want you to feel, that
Okay.
energy, okay? Let's take a nice breath into our heart and feel the edges of that breath and the space that we create. And that space is where our higher knowings can come into. Let's take another breath in and let it go. Feel the merge. Feel how that breath merges with the all. Take a breath in. Now we're going to ground our energy, sending it down to Mother Earth. Feeling all the roots out of our bottoms of our feet, out of our sacral chakra, all the beautiful roots out of the tips of our fingers, going down, down into the infinity that is Mother Earth. Take another breath, and then ground. We set our intention for love and light, and we thank all of our team, our non physical, our physical, all the beings that are helping and supporting us in this moment. I ask that I can be a clear channel and bring through what is needed for this lovely lady. We ask that all of her loved ones draw close, all of her guides merge with mine as we already know they are. And we are so grateful and grateful for Mother Earth as she accepts all that is not serving us in this moment. And we know the beautiful, beautiful flow of energy that we both are experiencing at this time as the energy flows through our chakra system down into Mother Earth, carrying all that doesn't serve us, gathering and collecting the codes and the frequencies that we need from her, and transforming everything that can be transformed, bringing it back into our heart center, and it flows on that beautiful circuit of energy to the cosmos, out to the angels, to all the beings, physical and non physical. And it is doing all those same things. It is releasing all that doesn't serve us in this moment. It is bringing to us all that we need for our highest good in this moment, and it is transforming what can be transformed. Aziara kototoro manyana ki kata si katoro mohono ki anana ka azia ka toru komanana ki ra katata sikiara katatoro komana ara kiara kata tusuko ora koro konyanana ana mono no kototoro koto. Feel the love of the universe, dear one, the love that is shined on you in this moment and in all moments. Azia katoko mananiana, akatoro kora miana kira katatarakia makati sakarakur kotiara kata. Let the language of light go within to you, dear one. Let the language of light bring with it the frequencies that can change you at a cellular and DNA level. Say yes within your heart. Ariata koto kariamatati. Azakia tatria nanongoma nanakia tata ara kotsototo kia matata kia tata. Ariata tutsuko taramaniana kototor katiasa katarakatia nakatarikia tarkoskotor kia miana katasa hiara katator komatatri kia tarakatata skotor koto. Arikia tarakomaniana kototo skiara katataraka kiara kototo skotosko kiara katata skiara koskotiera sotkiera koskotiera koskotiera skotara. Katika tarakata skotor kotira katsa tarakatiara kototo skiara katataraka kiata tatatar kiata tatatar kiata tarakata skotor kototo skotor koskotor kosko. Azikiara kototo skiara katarkoto torkota tarakia tarakata kototo skoto. Ah, ah. You are welcome in this moment, dear one. We are pleased that you have reached out to this one with an open heart and an open mind as you join your heart energy with hers. It is a beautiful and therapeutic joining in this moment. There is much that will travel. We want you to rest assured that with every word that is spoken in this transmission, there will be frequencies that will flow within you that have the potential and ability to change within you and open within you what is needed for your highest good. We see your issues, sweet lady. We know your pain as you look upon your son with a sense of ownership for his disturbances. But we remind you in this moment that you and he created between you prior to your coming an agreement for growth and your highest experience. Plan in place when the human chooses the earth school to come forward. And many roadblocks and challenges along your path. And those will play out as long as they are needed. You have experienced in your life path many such challenges and obstacles and potential for learning. And it took many along your path for you to come to the place of realization and awakening. And now, dear one, you are open to a new truth and a new world and a new frequency and a new reality. This is beautiful, and we are very happy for you in this. As Kelly says that, she knows the word happy is not exactly right because we don't get happy or sad as such, but we are happy for you if that makes sense. We would say to you, dear one, that your son as well has all of the life potential before him. There is nothing going wrong in his experience. And it is not your curse to him, it is your gift to him, the experiences that have led him up to this point. For those experiences, dear ones, will either propel him into the awakening that is beckoning him, or he will stay on the particular merry-go-round that he has chosen. But do not look at his troubles as your responsibility for doing something wrong, for that could not be farther from the truth. Every soul comes forth choosing their own trajectory. This is not an easy thing for the human to accept, but yet it is true. And he has chosen the challenges that have developed. You were but one player in putting all of these things in his path. It is his calling in this incarnation. And he has all the time, dear one, because if not in this incarnation, then it will be in the next or the next or the next. That is his soul's evolution. You do not have control over that. And it is not your job to do anything for him. This is hard for a loving mother's heart to accept. Kelly has struggled greatly with this very concept. She has come a long way. She says to friends that one of the greatest gifts that she has been given through this journey was the idea of not feeling responsible for everybody else's shit, as she would say. It is not her responsibility, nor is it yours. He is an adult making adult decisions, and he needs to make his own decisions to learn the lessons that will propel him in the direction of his higher good. If you can settle in that knowing, you will find great comfort. When you ask in your heart, what can I do? You can sit within the present moment and you can flow the love and the knowing and the energy, and you can nurture and care for yourself. You can turn that ability, beautiful ability that you have to help other people, and you can turn it on yourself in those moments. And you can give yourself the love and the care that your heart is crying out for. That is all available to you. And you can live that example, dear one. And that example will shine like a light. That is not to say that the human entity that is your son may not stomp his feet and rail against mama not doing for him the way she always has, because this one's son has had some of those experiences. And it is not an easy thing when those times happen. But she is able to sit in the energy of knowing that if she thinks that she has to do it for him, she is telling him he's not strong enough to do it for himself. And that is the energetic message you send when you feel like these things are your responsibility. Your parents did not do the work that has healed you. You have done the work that has healed you. He must do the work that will heal him. So, what you can do, dear one, is sit in your meditations, open your heart, blend your energy with his higher self in non physical, knowing we are all one. Blend your energy with him and just give him the love and the attention that you want to give him. But let the man on the earth be the man on the earth. Your job at this stage in your life is to tend to your own frequency, your own development. That is the responsibility that you have. Because those like you and those like Kelly, as they raise their energy and their frequency, it is a beacon to those like your son. It calls them. How often do you hear in your practice, dear one, the yearning and the calling and the feeling that something is missing? Something is missing. That connection to their higher self is what is missing. Let that calling get strong within your son without any band-aids to take away the sharpness of it. Let it call him, because if it doesn't in this moment, it's going to in a future moment. You will not always walk the earth with him, dear one. So take great heart in comfort in that you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing by loving him unconditionally, having boundaries around your own development, not allowing behaviors maybe that have been through a lifetime that sap your energy and take away from your energy. Let him see the value of a person tending to their energetic output and how important it is. There's nothing you can do on this earth that is more important than tending to your own frequency. We bring this one back to the present moment all the time. When she gets too distracted with the excitement of the meetings and the interviews and all of that stuff, we smack her side the head and say, you're supposed to be tending to you. And when you are tended to, then you can let your light shine. And it brings people in. And that is the bottom line, so to speak.